It's not yet clear when the guns in South Sudan will go completely silent, but for 3 years now, the world's youngest nation has been at war.
1983 was a division within the rebels.
And together with it, the nation's neighbors are drumming up solutions on how the country can be flung back onto the path of peace. One such place is this symposium in Makerere by a renowned scholar, Mahmood Mamdani. From his seat, unknown Jacob Gatwich listens to the presentations. He fled fighting in his hometown of Jonglei to study in Uganda, and now he says he's not happy with the way his country is being run.
When people are really in a volatile situation, and definitely me as a citizen, I will not be happy.
Mamdani theorizes that the problems of South Sudan are many, but that of guns in many hands tops them all.
You cannot demobilize someone who has a gun. You give him money under DDR. When the money is finished, he will go back to the bush. When somebody is demobilized in South Sudan, that person keeps the gun.
And he has a culprit to blame for the conflict.
My thesis is simple. The problem in South Sudan did not spring from society. Its genesis lay in the proto-state, created hothouse fashion in the throes of the war on terror by a group of 3 states known as the Troika: Norway, UK, and US.
What does Gadwich make of this assessment?
I really, to those who really attended his presentation, to focus and open their mind, says that whatever he talked about really touched my heart, and he really talked in the line of the life issues that are happening in South Sudan.
South Sudan has been at war for 3 years now, with splinter factions in the ruling SPLA leading the charge. The breakaway faction of SPLM in opposition accuses the Kir faction of corruption and a plot to kill Riek Machar, a key leader in the South Sudan circle of influence. Riek is now allegedly tending to a sickness in Khartoum after a protracted war in the jungles for over 2 weeks. His spokesperson says he was fleeing an assassination attempt. The government has, however, denied this. For refugees like Gatwich, the message is that the country is greater than both the fighting forces.
They have to do as the leaders, and again, not only being the leaders, as the citizens of the Republic of South Sudan, they have to put the interests of South Sudanese citizens and as well as the nation, and then they are the third to come in.
Scholars like Mamdani argue a power-sharing deal, which is the current solution being applied, is a non-starter.
Every subsequent bloodletting was resolved through a cosmetic power-sharing strategy. We have seen this over the last 2 years in South Sudan. A sharing of positions and resources, which turned out to be no more than an interlude between bloody bouts.
Gatwich, however, says he is hopeful to return home someday.
I would like to find a sustainable peace, stability, and security.
Raymond Mujuni, NTV.